Okay. All right. So our first lesson is going to be about speaking and listening. These are my 4 wonderful students. Quite the variety here. So I'm just going to start. To start off today, we're going to be watching a video. Now, does anyone know why it would be important to be a good listener while you're at home or at school? No? Shauna?
So we can understand what people are telling us and we can respond back to them.
Yes, and then it's especially important, especially as we're trying to learn a new language. So we're going to watch a fun video, because I know how much you guys love Brain Pop.
The hungry red fox could hear its stomach growl. Suddenly, it spotted a coop full of chickens. The fox sneaked quietly across the garden. But then, Moby, you're not being a good listener.
Uh-oh, Moby.
How can you be a good listener? It's important to be quiet when you listen to someone speak.
Okay. Usually, right by here, but how can you be a good listener? What do you guys think? I know they already said 1, you can be quiet. What else can you do? Anybody?
Look at the person who's talking.
Oh, very good. Eye contact. What else? Have you ever heard of active listening? Yes. Good. I can tell you've been reading.
Yeah.
Val, have you ever heard of active listening?
I'm not sure.
Does anyone have any ideas on what active listening is? What do you think? Okay, go. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, active listening is when you're actively listening to what they're saying and processing it in our brain, and we're able to communicate back. So if you tell me something and I'm not actively listening, I won't understand what you say. Okay? So we're gonna go on and see what else they say.
You should pay attention to the speaker and make eye contact
Oh,
to
eye
show you're
contact.
listening.
Yes.
When you listen, imagine what the person is saying.
And that's where
Especially
processing
when they're
comes
reading a
in.
story or giving directions. Making pictures in your mind as you listen will help you understand better. Make sure you listen carefully for main ideas and important information. You can take notes as you listen so you can review them later. How can you respond to a speaker?
Okay. How can you respond to a speaker? Lisa?
Ask questions.
Oh, very good. Ask questions, right? Gloria?
I don't know.
What do you think? If I were to be talking to you, how could you respond to me? If you didn't know, or you can use some of the things that you used when you're listening, when you're speaking. What did Shauna say earlier?
Eye contact.
Eye contact, because that helps us communicate as well. Let's see what else they say.
The speaker. When someone talks, think about what he or she is saying. You can nod or give signals to let people know you understand. If you don't understand something, don't be afraid to ask questions. You can ask the speaker to explain or repeat something. During
we are going to play a fun little game here. And it's going to require you guys to listen to the directions. And then we're going to compare and see how you guys are listening and how you're processing what you're saying or what I'm saying. And see if you can follow along. We're going to kind of compare and see what you guys draw with each other. So, let's see here. Oops, sorry. Here. There you go. Mm-hmm. All right. So, make sure we're still running here. Okay. So, the very first thing that I want to make sure that we know is we have been working on different squares and circles and shapes and stuff like that. So I'm going to draw something on the back here. This is a pretend whiteboard, and I just want to make sure that you guys know what the shape is. So does anybody know what this shape is?
Triangle.
Oh, good. It is a triangle. I do appreciate it. Next time, could you raise your hand for me?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Perfect. It is a triangle. You're right. What about this one? Ooh, Val.
Circle.
Circle. Good. What about this one?
Square.
Square. Good. What about this one? Shauna?
Rectangle.
Good. It is a rectangle. Okay. So, the very first instruction that I'm going to give you is draw a square in the bottom left-hand corner of the paper. Now try to keep your eyes on your own paper and not look at your neighbors because we want to see how you guys are listening. Okay? I'll give you a couple seconds here. Draw another square in the bottom right-hand corner of the paper. Okay, draw a circle in the middle of each square. Okay. Put a dot at the center of each circle. Okay. Draw a line connecting the two squares. Draw 4 triangles an inch from the top of the page.
Anywhere. Oh, sorry, can't ask for
I will repeat the direction one time. Draw 4 triangles an inch from the top of the page. Put an X in the first triangle on the right. Put an X in the first triangle on the right. Draw a circle inside the circle.